welcome back to Stonemagpie. I hope you caught my whip and chat yesterday when I talked about lots of things, but actually Diamond painted the polar bears on this side. I talked a little bit about not knowing what this brown bit is here. So I've brought my iPad along today. I hope there's not too much reflection because it is a sunny day here in the UK. I'll bring that in and hopefully you'll be able to see it quite clearly. Sorry, I'm just looking at my screen to see what you can see. It's quite hard for me to see if there's much reflection, but anyway, hopefully not. Here is the walrus, and in the background there is a reindeer, which I didn't actually pick out either. And next to the polar bears, we've got some penguins there. So when you see my diamond painting again, these two pieces here are the walrus tusks. So I'll bring it back in again so you can see. So I think once you know what it is, you can start to see it a bit more clearly. There. So I'm glad we've got the official picture to refer to. I'll just put my iPad over here and then we can start on today's diamond painting. I'm going to start with this symbol here today. So we'll be able to fill in the walrus, and let's see if we can work out where the reindeer is in the background too as we go along. So hi guys, how are you all today? I hope that you're well, and I hope that you've got your own diamond painting to be doing whilst you're watching my channel. It is lovely to be able to share projects with you, and I love to hear what you're working on as well, so please do comment and let me know. One day I will work out how we can have some sort of interaction, I'm sure. But for now, this is the best that we can do, isn't it? So, okay, we've got a little bit, I think this will be the background again. So we'll do a little bit of this. There we go. I talked about all different sorts of things yesterday, didn't I? And this morning I went out for a beautiful walk with the dog, and I've actually taken a few pictures. So because it was such a gorgeous morning, and I do live very close to some beautiful countryside, so I took some photos which I might actually insert as I talk about what we saw this morning. I was taking Monty out. It was quite early on. It was warm though, but it was quite damp underfoot. And we go along the pathway and we reach a cow field, and luckily the cows were still all sat down, because I get a bit nervous with cows when I've got the dog with me. Well, I get nervous about cows whether the dog's with me or not, but I get particularly nervous when Monty's with me. But they were all sat down, so I risked it and we went over the stile and through the field. And it was beautiful. It's really shot up the field of, I think they're growing rapeseed oil. And the plants were virtually shoulder height on me, and I'm 5'8". So yeah, they've really grown. I think we've had so much rain and heat that it's really had an impact on the crops. Yeah, so we did go over the stile, and the cows were good. They stayed sat down. I think there was one stood up, but he had his back to us, so I felt safe enough to do it. There we go. I do live in a beautiful part of the UK, and I feel very fortunate for it. So if I do pop some of the photos from this morning on screen, you'll see that we have a number of styles. Monty goes through the little hatch, as it were, and I climb over the top. So on that walk that I did this morning, there are actually 3 different styles to go over or under if you're Monty. And we're just surrounded by beautiful trees and fields. I did take a photo as well, showing in the distant church, where you can see the steeple. And I also took another one at the other side of the hill, overlooking the other side, which is a road, but you wouldn't think the road is there because it's just so peaceful at that time of the morning. You can hear the buzz of the bees and the tweeting of the birds, and you just feel like it's just all yours. Very, very lovely. As we walk through the field, there is a little stream that tinkles along, and Monty likes to jump in there and have a little bit of a drink from that. So I took a picture of that as well. See if you can spot Monty in the stream. He is a black dog, so it is quite tricky. Hiding in the undergrowth, I think he was. There was also, I passed one, there's a couple of trees, and one of them has a bee's nest in there, and it's there all the time. They come every year at this time of year and build their nests in the tree, and they were buzzing about, and I thought, you know, this is just like the Winnie the Pooh stories. That's what it reminded me of. The buzzing of the bees. I wouldn't dare get any honey out. No way. I did take a picture of that as well, but it was hard to capture the bees because they buzz in and out of this tree so quickly. Yeah, all the different noises early on a morning. There was also a bee that landed on a beautiful wild flower as well. I took a picture of him as well. You could see the pollen on his legs. So and a little butterfly followed me for quite a long way on my walk. It was as if it was a bit of protection. I believe that butterflies are a protection, and this butterfly was ahead of us a lot of the way, which was lovely, twittering around, kept landing on the plants and then flying off ahead of us again. And it took me quite a while to actually capture a picture of it because every time we moved, it moved too. Eventually, as we got up to the end of the walk, this butterfly landed on some hedgerow, and I managed to take a photo of it as well. So that was really special. It was just a very, very lovely walk this morning. Oh, also as well, as we got to the end of the walk, where the butterfly left us and stayed in the hedgerow, sorry, I can just see one there. I looked down and there was a feather, and it was pointed. It was like it was held by the plants, and it was pointed downwards, so it was vertical. And I thought, wow, that's really special. And so I actually picked it up and I brought it home, and here it is, sat next to me, because I do love feathers. I think they're a little gift from the universe. So I thought, oh, perhaps you're meant for me. So I brought him home. very, very fortunate to live where I do. Right, I wonder what this bit is I'm doing now. Perhaps it's, well, if that's the walrus teeth, perhaps it's highlight on the walrus's head. As I was saying yesterday, it's actually quite hard to see the definition when I'm so close up to, you know, to the painting as I'm doing it. And then I stand back and I say, oh yeah, I see. And it definitely helps knowing what it is. So. When I got back from the walk this morning, I've been having a little look around at different diamond paintings and having a ponder. I think I've told you before in one of my videos that I've never done a black and white picture, so I'm quite keen on finding one, but that would have not just black and white, but like subtle shading in different colours. I've seen some that other people have done, and they've got like mint greens and dusky pinks in it, but it still looks black and white. So I'm having a look around to see if there's anything that stands out to me, because I think that would be something really good to have a go at. And I did see some quite nice coloured diamond paintings as well. So I'm just pondering which ones to purchase. And which ones that people may find interesting to watch as well. I think I let the cat out of the bag in my previous WIP and chats when I was doing the hot side of the scales, that I have actually chosen another Josephine Wall picture to do as well. So lots to come. And I still haven't chosen a frame yet. I need to get on with deciding the colour of the frame I'm going to do for this picture. So that I can get one ordered. And then it'll be ready to frame rather than me waiting for it to arrive when I've finished. So that's on my to-do list as well, which seems to be getting ever longer. But it's a nice to-do list. It's not, you know, it's fine. Housework is not on the to-do list. That's not a nice thing to do. That is just a necessity of life, isn't it? Where you just want to sit and do lovely things with lovely colours, not hoover and clean the bathrooms, but, you know, has to be done. And let's do this arrow here. I think I've seen a few of those. There we go. Next is the bauble. Oh, you might be able to hear Monty barking. I'm sorry if you can. He doesn't bark very often. Sometimes he barks if I answer, you know, if the phone rings and I answer it. I think he thinks it's his turn to talk, so he barks quite a lot then. And if somebody's out of the window, he tends to want to say hello. And he barks when he sees birds. So I'm not sure if he wants to say hello to birds or whether he actually wants to grab one. But generally, he's a good boy. Oh, and flies, yeah. He growls and barks at flies and bees too. Oh, it sounds like he's always barking, but he isn't. I've given him a disservice there by talking about everything he barks at, but yeah. You know, if you've got animals, they're lovely to have around. You can go out for 2 minutes and it's like you've been hours, the greeting that you get when you come back in again. And now with cats, I don't know, do cats greet you as you come in, or do they just look at you as if to say, well, yeah, I haven't missed you? I'm not quite sure. Someone will have to let me know about that. I know that they enjoy sitting on diamond paintings because I've seen the photos. But I don't know, do they greet you when you come back in? I'm sure they would if it was time to be given some food. Oops, sorry, dropping the Tic Tac box. Just using this out of the tub again because I can only see 3 of those. Red clover. Beautiful dark bright blue. Very nice. Gosh, I missed that hand there. I'm sure, oh, there it is. I knew I'd seen another one. Next little car. This kit has got some gorgeous blues in it, I have to say. And I knew that this side would be mainly blue. So that's not a surprise, really. Just checking, I knew I'd seen another car there. There we go. I think that's it. Now there's one of those lines with dots that I was talking about yesterday. So this one is, there we are, a line going that way with a dot. Pour those out, I think. Oh gosh, look at that deep dark blue. Yes, I was talking yesterday about being super careful because some of them are close together on this one. And when you've got different right angles, some without dots and some with dots, and they're all in an area together, just want to make sure that get the right colour there. And like these ones here, they look like it's just a right angle, but they've actually got a line across the top as well. And now that some of the diamonds are laid down, you can't see that all the time. So I'm just being particularly careful around that area there. Right, next we'll do these bodies. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, but just heads and shoulders this time. Up here. Can't see any more of those. Right, a teeny weeny little signpost. Now, where is it? Looking in my items box because I'm sure it'll be here. Ah, there it is. We saw lots of these on our walks this morning because the pathways that I walk Monty on are public footpaths over the farmers' fields, so they are usually signposted with the wooden signs. Now I'm sure I did a few of these earlier. Did I? Maybe I didn't, because I can see a few. Right. I thought I'd done this symbol. Perhaps I'm thinking of that other one that I started with. I will do the 2 arrows. You can see 2 of those. Let's get these diamond ones done here as well. Even though I've now gone off my pattern of going down the side, I want to get these in. I think that's a bit of background. Oh look, there's some of those arrows there. Oh, I'm not doing very well with spotting the symbols today. We'll get to them, won't we? We'll get to them. I haven't got a cup of tea next to me today. No, I thought I would have a glass of water instead because it's quite warm. And now I kind of wish I had a cup of tea. Never mind. If you haven't seen my other whip and chat, by the way, I do this to turn the diamonds over. Just, if you're wondering why I look like I'm grabbing something, it's just my technique to get them turned over, that's all. I only saw one of those. Let's do this cloud with an arrow in it. Any more? I don't think so. Right, I can see a little upturned Pac-Man. I'm sure I've done before. We'll fill him in. Oops. Oh, tipped it all over my painting. Right, was it only 2? Oh, there's another one. Not too bad. Phew, at least they didn't all fall out. I've got a stripy carpet underneath me, so if ever they fell off, I think I'd have quite a bit of trouble finding the diamonds on it. I think they'd be very well disguised. So touch wood, that won't happen. Especially if the whole one of, say all of these fell off and they all opened. Oh my goodness. Let's not think about it. We don't want to wish it on ourselves. I don't know what I'd do. I'd definitely cry. Oh dear. And I might even do a little swear if that happened. At least one. Oh no. Nearly missed one. I don't like that diamond. There's not many that I refuse, but the odd one just has little extra bits on the side. As I say, not many, and there are some dimpled ones, but overall it's very, very good. I mean, if I've just poured those out on my hand look, and this one here is still joined. But apart from that, I can't see anything wrong with the rest of them at all. And even those ones I imagine will come apart if I ever needed them. Right, we'll do this square on square. Sort of a what colour would you call that? Maybe a dark grey, but it's got a tinge of green in it. Nice. Maybe it's like a gunmetal grey, but it's definitely got a green in it. That is a super colour. It really does sparkle. Do you know, I think I might make some of my earrings with those if I've got any spare. I might make a note of that. Can you imagine those? I think even in gold earrings they would look stunning. If you haven't caught my earring tutorial, by the way, it is uploaded on YouTube now, so it's a very, very quick and easy way to use up some spares and also make beautiful things to wear. And people would be like, oh, you are so clever. How did you make those? Oh, would you make me some? I think the ones that I made that are multicoloured, just the random coloured ones, just go with so many different things. They're just very, very nice. One thing I did think about them was it would be really lovely to find those types of earring findings in sterling silver, because I know some people react, their ears react to the costume jewellery, but I've not found any yet. I will keep my eyes open for them, and if I do find some that are reasonably priced, I will pop the details in the description of that video as well. Or I may even do a new video if I do that. So, yeah, it would be good to find some. We don't want people missing out if they can't wear the earring findings that are in that video. Ooh, look at that, very, very dark blue, midnight blue. And that's quite similar to 810, isn't it? Or 815, am I thinking? What am I doing? Boats. Yeah. Lots of little sailing boats, cute. Any more? Nope. It's a shame to cover up some of these symbols sometimes because they are so lovely. I'll know they're underneath there still though when I look at the picture. Be like, oh yes. Oh, these little feet. Well, there they are. Look, little feet. So cute. Oh, was it 823 I was thinking of, this dark blue? What colour is 815? I wonder if I've got 815. Let me have a look at my list. Oh, let's have a little look at, see if I've got 815, because I would have thought that was dark blue. Have I got it? No, I don't. I've got an 820, which is a dark blue, so maybe they're the ones I'm thinking of. Anyway, doesn't matter. I just like to know. I don't remember all of the colours, by the way. So don't test me. Don't say, oh, what colour is blah? Okay, got a few of these ones. I feel like I'm doing all the background again being the blue. So that's what happened last time, wasn't it? On the warm animals, I ended up doing quite a lot of the background during the WIP and chat rather than the animals, so I might need to move away from my system to get some more of the animals finished. Right, let's leave the blues alone and I will just see if we can pop in some more of the different colours instead. Because I can do the background when you're not with me. There's another one of those little hands. And I'm not sure if that's background or not. Oh, I think that's part of that bird. There's that bird and its beak. Okay. And I think this here is the reindeer that we saw on the picture. Here's the walrus. It is quite difficult to pick out still. I don't know if that they could have done it any better though, because the picture of the animals are quite small, and of course we're pixelating it, so to be fair, at least this has got some definition. When you see my smaller picture, you'll be able to compare, which I'll be doing at some point when I finish this side of the scales. So keep watching my updates to see that comparison. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to do. So at this point I should say, please think about subscribing to make sure that you catch all of my updates and videos and things like that. And also I do have a Facebook page, Stonemagpie, and I post in little comments here and there as well in between the videos. So you might want to, if you're on Facebook, you might want to like that page as well to hear any news. Sometimes I post if I'm expecting a delivery or, you know, but I don't bombard people with everything that's going on. I just select now and again. So they're all blues, so I'm going to say their background. Let's do, what was this one? I've just popped in. They're blues as well. Oh, I've got it out, I'll do it. I think, apart from here, they're all pretty blue, aren't they? So maybe I've only got the background to finish on this picture now. There's another S I've just spotted, and we did that earlier. Grrr. Trophy, that's what I'm looking for. This trophy here. We'll finish this little bit and I'll see how much time is on the video, because I was aiming for about an hour. Whoa, look at that colour. Can you see it in there? I'll get one out. In fact, I'll pop them on the tray. Oh my goodness. That is delightful. Ooh, it's like a burgundy purple. Shame there's only one of those. That's lovely. Again, they'd be amazing earrings. Oh, I should stop. I'm just hoping I get lots of spares from this kit. It's the first Josephine Wall I've done, so I'm not sure how generous they are with their diamonds yet. We will find out at the end of the project. Nice buttermilk colour. Now, what was this animal? I can't remember. They've gone a bit off. Oh, penguins. They're the little penguins. Oh, so cute. Oh, I love penguins as well. They're so funny, aren't they, to watch? We've got, it's like a, should I say mansion? Oh, that's got a pimple in it. It's like a manor house, I suppose, in gardens, and and it's like open to the public. And in the gardens, they've got a bird garden that people can go and look around. And in there, they have a penguin pool and area, so you can stand and observe the penguins in and out of the water, so that it's like a tank that you can see through the wall and watch them swimming in the water. Oh my goodness, I could stand there for hours watching that. It's such good fun. Oh, they are so funny. And then they do like feeding time and they all waddle about. Oh. Aren't we lucky to have so many lovely creatures in our world? And they're all so different. Oh dear. Right, so I think this might all be background now. So what do I do? Do I do the next segment? No, I'll continue on this one. Because if I get to the next segment, it might be even more confusing for me. So I'm sorry if you wanted to see me do more animals on this WIP and chat, because I'll finish this area though, because I think that could be, the penguins could be dark blue, thinking about it, couldn't they? Because, you know, like black in some lights does look bluish, like magpies, of course. Magpies have got like that blue-black feather in their plumage. So it could be that these are part of the penguins. Now this is one of those tricky lines where making sure that I get the correct ones in. Yeah, they're different. Okay. Oh, that was actually the same pot for these other ones. Put that in there. Any more of those? No, that's different. Okay. These little key locks. Well, they're more padlocks, aren't they? No keys there, just a padlock. Oh, nearly missed it. Okay, well, let's do the little microphone next. In my tech box, there it is. This one. Don't think I've done that one much. I'm not sure where it is. Just bear with me a moment while I try and find this one. Ah, there. Squares. In the squares box. That one nearly caught me out then. Let's do that one next. It's like the number 5 of a dice. We've got a satellite. I'm sure we did that camera yesterday. In the same box. Okay, 2 arrows going. 939. That's a colour that is used quite often, isn't it, on backgrounds when you're doing like the black background with the sparkly pale colours on. They tend to use that colour, or 310. This one's quite a chestnut brown. I think that's a penguin's head there, and there's his beak. Right, I'm going to get this one in. There's another one as well, isn't there? Phew, I'm kind of glad to get rid of those ones. They're the ones that I don't really like, that symbol. I find them quite tricky with all of the different versions. Let's get this S. And then the triangles. I think we can move section. I'm on 46 minutes or so. Right, I've got this symbol here, but I can actually see that it's there as well. So let's peel back this part. Right, now I think some of this will be off camera. Let me see if I can move my canvas across a bit without creasing it at the side, because I'm on a table here that has legs which the canvas doesn't fit under properly if I'm not careful, but I think we're okay here. Right, we'll do that symbol there then. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to do of this side, but we'll continue on for now. I think you can clearly see the bird's wing now, actually, can't you? Because it goes up there and back down again. Quite a big bird in comparison with the polar bears. Oh dear. Right, what am I going to do? Sorry, I'm just going to try and plan what I'll show you. I think if I stick to this bit down here, because I don't want to spend a lot of time doing background on camera. Can you remember what it was here? I can't. I might look at the picture again in a minute. Try and work out what this bit is. It must be an animal. Just going to see if I can look at my camera to make it out, but no. Right, let's have a little look. Put this colour back. Let's see. It kind of looks like a head and a hump, as if it's a camel, but it can't possibly be a camel because a camel isn't a cold place animal. Let's Excuse me one moment while I get my iPad again. Well, I think, if you can see this, hopefully you can, I can't quite tell. It's here and it looks like a husky. I'm not sure what that is. It looks a bit like an ostrich, but it can't be. Maybe it's another penguin. Oh no, is it a seal? I think it's a seal. A husky. Oh, that looks like a seal as well. A reindeer. Maybe that's, oh, I don't know. Anyway, I think this bit here is a husky. So, looking at the angle, the bit that I thought was a camel's head is actually a husky tail, and that's the husky's head. Okay, well, that answered that, didn't it? Let's do these microphones hanging down as part of the bird and as part of the husky. Have you ever seen the huskies on the TV when people go to Lapland and places like that to see Santa Claus, and they go on a husky ride? Gosh, it seems fast. I'm like, whoa. I've never done that. I think I'd feel a little bit out of control. Or would it be exhilarating? I'm not quite sure. I'm not a big fan of roller coasters, so being driven about by a pack of dogs who, I don't know, wouldn't be under my command. I don't know if I would be a bit too scared. A bit too scary. Now I think this is the rope of the scales, so I shouldn't really be doing over here. Let's come back over here. Stick to this side for now. Okay, sorry, but I've just seen some here, so I might as well put these two in. It's part of the reindeer, because I can see the antlers there. Oh, and there's another one here. Right, dropped one. Okay, we'll do this half and half circle. Of the bird, the massive massive, huge bird that is bigger than a polar bear. Maybe it's a pterodactyl. Seen as though all birds are descended from dinosaurs. So there we are. Maybe that's why it's so huge. I'm not going to do all of this bit here because this isn't to do with the animals. I think this is like the icicles coming off the scales, so I won't do those bits. Right, I'll do this arrow here. Wouldn't it be amazing if you were really clever at drawing and painting and you painted your own pictures and then made them into diamond paintings? Oh, that would be amazing to be able to do that. I wonder if you would prefer the painting to the diamond painting, or whether it offers something different. I think it's great to be able to have both as a choice. You know, in galleries and things. So, if there's any official painters out there that would like me to make their pictures into diamond paintings for their galleries, that would be, oh, what a lovely job that would be. Wouldn't you feel fortunate to have a job like that? Oh, yeah. In an ideal world. Right, I think, what are we up to? Nearly an hour, so I think I'll do these diamond symbols because there's quite a few of those. I wonder if that's the tip of his nose, that one. It could be. Oh. Keeping my ears open because I thought it sounded like it was going to rain then, and I've got washing on the line. It does sound like it on my roof, but it doesn't look like it is. The sun's still out. Oh, very strange. Right, I'm going to do this here and here. going to do those 3 arrows in a row here. And then I may have to leave you to go and check whether it's actually raining and my washing's getting ruined. Okay, so we'll leave it there for now. What I'm going to do off camera, I'm going to fill in the background, and then once I've done more of that over here, whatever, I will come back, but I will speed up the video for next time just to finish off the animals for you to see that. But in the meantime, enjoy your own diamond painting and do take care. All right, bye for now.